Hook. All right, guys, buckle up, because this isn't just another property violation case. It's a courtroom battle that's been dragging on for decades, testing the patience of everyone involved, including the judge. At the center is Robert Boyd, a man accused of ignoring court orders time and time again. But today's hearing isn't only about junk in a yard. It's about accountability, second chances, and whether the justice system has finally reached its limit. Stay with us, because what the judge says next completely changes the tone of this case.
And that jail start date is to occur today. So technically, he's supposed to go to jail today for 80 days. You have no idea the history behind this. I've done everything I can. So, what would you like to tell me?
So, Your Honor, it's my understanding that Mr. Boyd chose to represent himself through this matter. I don't think that was a very good idea. But I will say this, it doesn't sound like he ever had a viable plan in place to get this stuff removed. It sounds like he just tried to maybe do it by himself. He did get some offers from other agencies to help.
Which he declined.
I'm sorry?
Which he declined.
This is where the legal picture becomes much clearer. The judge isn't reacting to a single mistake. He's weighing years of missed deadlines, ignored orders, and repeated opportunities to comply. In contempt and code enforcement cases, judges often focus less on promises and more on consistent action. Now the defense is trying to present a fresh solution instead of another excuse. The question is, has that plan arrived too late to make a difference?
Or two, come back and see if anything has been done. Because Eric, I don't think it would take them that long. Once it's assessed, he gets a quote, they can start removing stuff.
I know. Does he have the money to do that?
He does.
Been spending the money I saved for my burial. Spending that.
So it's not that he wouldn't have the money, it's just that the money source that he has, I don't think he wouldn't necessarily use that, but at this point, 80 days in jail is. So I know that I'm just on this case, I know there's probably been several chances given, I would just ask one last.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
You have no idea. You have no idea how many chances I've given him. You have no idea. I begged him. You think I wanted to send this man to jail? I think you know me better than that.
Listen closely to the emotion in this exchange. The defense argues that Mr. Boyd finally has the money and a professional cleanup service ready to help. But the judge's response reveals something deeper than frustration. It reflects years of trying to avoid imposing jail time. Courts generally view incarceration as a last resort in these cases, not the first. So when a judge says, "I begged him," it suggests the court believes every reasonable alternative has already been exhausted.
The garage is torn down.
That is good news.
Hasn't gotten the inspection to ensure that it was done properly or safely, but I understand that he's gonna get that done. Unfortunately, the remainder of the order is not complied with. So the trailer's full of junk, the boat, the inoperable vehicles, the piles of junk, debris, wood are still over.
I had on my wood store back at the beginning of winter. In the middle of winter, I had over 10 face cords. The guy dumped it on the yard out of his truck. I've been using it, and I've been working on this stuff here to get it done. So the wood's still there, but it's just a pile of wood.
I see it.
And
Who-
I've got a young man that lives behind me who's going to stack it for me in my yard. Because I use wood to heat. And it's a half gone now already, so won't take long to get to what's left stacked.
Okay, but you got all these vehicles here still too.
Well, he said that the vehicles are licensed and insured, I know the tire is flat.
Oh, yeah.
If the aqua is not parked on our approved surface, so they do need to be aqua and parked on the approved surface.
Yeah, it's been flat since the time that we started this.
Well, it's been going down, so
Why are you paying, you're telling me you're paying insurance on all these, how many vehicles you have on there?
3,
You're paying insurance on all those vehicles that are just sitting there?
yeah,
Why?
because I drive junkers and if one breaks down, I have to get into another one to go to work.
Now we see the gap between legal compliance and personal explanation. Mr. Boyd explains why he keeps old vehicles and firewood, but the court is focused on whether the property meets the conditions of previous orders, not on whether the reasons seem understandable. That's an important distinction. In court, good intentions rarely replace actual compliance. Do you think the judge should consider these personal circumstances, or should the written order remain the only thing that matters?
The picture that took yesterday.
And so that was May the 5th. Would you just write that on the back of those or what have you? Look, Mr. Boyd.
So, so.
Is that my fault? You better.
All right. This is not a case I ever look forward to handling. You know that? I didn't. Oh,
That shuts it off. The head of shut off,
okay.
turns on in the front.
This moment quietly reveals why the case has reached such a critical stage. The judge carefully verifies the evidence, acknowledges small progress, and even admits he doesn't enjoy handling this matter. Yet he also reminds everyone that deadlines were established months earlier and still weren't fully met. That balance between compassion and enforcement is one of the toughest responsibilities any judge faces. Should another extension be granted, or has enough patience already been shown?
Mr. Boyd.
So, so.
Is that my fault? You better.
All right. This is not a case I ever look forward to handling. You know that? I didn't. Oh,
That shuts it off. The head of shut off,
okay.
turns on in the front.
I just want you to know, counsel, back on July the 30th, I set a review hearing date for September the 24th.
As this hearing comes to a close, one thing is undeniable. The court is no longer looking for promises. It wants visible results. The judge leaves the door open for one final review, but the possibility of jail remains very real if the property isn't brought into compliance. It's a powerful reminder that repeated court orders carry real consequences, no matter how difficult the circumstances may be. If this courtroom story made you think, let us know where you stand in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more compelling courtroom breakdowns.